beautiful souls. So, this is my third time recording this video because I'm an Aries and I got slight perfectionist bullshit going on. I'm working on it. Don't worry about it. I am going to first start off this video like I said I would, and I'm going to read something from my book, Finding Her Breath. I keep saying Becoming. That's another book. Finding Her Breath is the name of this book, and you can find it on Amazon in my bookstore. I forgot to put it on yesterday's description. I'll try to remember to do it this time. So, I'm going to open the book up, like I said, and I'm going to read. I think I read that yesterday. No, that don't make sense to read again. All right, let me read this. It's about understanding that these expectations about powerful are not inherent truths about who we are. They are external constructs, often shaped by societal norms, cultural values, and the personal experiences of others. They are not necessarily aligned with our own unique desires, talents, or aspirations. The goal is not to reject all external influences, as healthy mentorship and guidance are invaluable. Rather, it is to develop the discernment to filter these influences, to accept what resonates with our authentic selves, and to politely or firmly set aside what does not. You got to know what's for you and what's not for you, and if it ain't for you, you got to be okay with walking away. You got to be okay with walking away. That's self-care, that's self-love. That's saving your goddamn time, not wasting it on nonsense. Okay? Well, today I want to talk to y'all about the day that I realized peace was more valuable than being liked. So welcome back to IURW community. And for those of you that are new here, my name is April Harris. I am the founder of Intentional Unapologetic Rooted Woman. And I welcome you in. I welcome you in. The only thing that I ask here is that you be honest. Whether it be good, bad, or bad, good, bad, or indifferent. Honesty is the only thing that I require from anybody around me. You ain't even got to respect me. That's between you and God. But honesty is a requirement, right? Be honest with yourself, and as long as you're being honest with yourself, who the fuck am I? I really don't care. Because I'm focused on me. I mind my business. Okay? Today I want to talk to you about something that changed my life. It didn't happen overnight. And it wasn't some all dramatic moment or experience. No. But in a way, it completely shifted my life. It completely shifted the way I walk through the world. It completely shifted me, my perspective, my goals and aspirations. It completely shifted everything. And I know it might sound like a simple thing, but it wasn't simple. Listen, shadow work is not easy. Healing journey, it ain't all rose petals and lilies. It can be tough, it can be rough, it can be hard, it can get dark. But if you stick in there, if you go through the motions with yourself just as much as you let your baby mother or your baby father take you through the motions, your mother or your father, your sisters, these people you call friends, if you go through the motions with yourself just as much as you go hard and go through the motions for them, you'll get through this. You will get through this. And you don't need nobody to do it with you. This ain't a group project. This is not a group project. This is a solitary situation. But think about it, please. How many decisions have you made where you wanted approval or validation? I'm going to give you like 5 seconds, and then I'm going to let you know that you ain't think about a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, 5 seconds you got. How many times did you say no or yes when you really wanted to say no? How many times did you not say something when you had something to say and something needed to be said, but you didn't say anything because you didn't want to ruffle nobody's feathers, make people uncomfortable? How many times have you sacrificed your peace over trying to maintain relationships? Because you ain't guaranteed those relationships are even supposed to be in play in your life. And that, listen, everybody that you grew up with ain't supposed to come with you. That's just a fact. Some people got to be left. That's just the facts. It ain't nothing negative about it. It ain't nothing negative about it. It's because I'm an individual and they are individuals, and we are not going to do the same things. We are not going to grow to be the same people. I may not like you, even if we slept in the same room. As an adult, that's my prerogative. That's my business. We need to learn how to mind our business. Because every time you sacrifice yourself, it's costing you your well-being, your mental health. And what's going to happen with that? I'm just saying. For many, many years, a lot of us have been told that being a woman means being agreeable. It means being kind and patient and accommodating and understanding. All the while, that may be something that those are good qualities to have. Can't knock it. But you need a balance. You need a balance. You need to be just as savage as you are kind and patient. People need to know, don't play with me. That's cool. I love you. But I'll love you because what? No, we're not doing that. It has to be a balance. If it's not balanced there, it's going to be chaos and destruction there. There must be a balance in everything that every single part of your life. Because the people that you sacrifice yourself for, they become dangerous in your life. When they require you to abandon yourself, that's some dangerous activity. They are requiring you to abandon yourself. Now they control you. That is dangerous. Because it's going to come to a point, when you constantly choosing other people over yourself, it's going to come to a point. And you're going to have to sit there and you're going to have to realize that you have betrayed yourself. Straight up. You betrayed yourself for the sake of others. Self-betrayal is deep. That's the worst. That's abusing yourself. That's wild behavior. Wild behavior. Self-betrayal. Think about that. Self-betrayal. Oh my God. No wonder you let people just make you do all these things, wild things that they don't want to do for themselves, and they feel like you just must have the time. So we're just going to ask you because we know you're going to say yes. Because you want to please everybody. They know that. That's why they keep asking you. Trust me. When they know you got shit to do, they stop calling your phone. I promise. I want you to sit with that, though. Self-betrayal. Self-betrayal. And it ain't because you're trying to hurt yourself, yo. It's because you become so focused on pleasing everybody else. Everybody else's issues. And they're happy and they're sad. You need to mind your business. I'm not being mean when I say that. Listen, you need to mind your business. Because all the while you've forgotten how to honor you and your needs. Worrying about them. Now you don't even know what you like to do. Now all of those people you help, they are booked, busy, happy, living their best life. And you're sitting there. I've been there, done that. You're sitting there and you're trying to figure out now what's my hobbies? What do I like to do? You're not the same person you was when you first started helping these people, because that don't happen overnight. That could be a 5-year, that could be a 1 year, 6 months, 10-year assignment. Helping these people. In that time, you have lost you. Completely. You don't know what you like, your favorites, your dislikes. You don't know what there is to do in the world that you may enjoy. I know what it's like to want people to understand you, to appreciate you, to choose you, to value you. But here's what I've learned. Okay? I've learned that not everybody's going to understand you. Not everybody's going to be comfortable with your healing journey, and they won't be comfortable with the new version of you. They will try tooth and nail to pull you back to who you used to be. And that's how people be outgrowing people. I noticed that the other day. You outgrow people because they insist on keeping you stuck where you were instead of allowing you to move forward and become who you desire to be. And it ain't none of their business who you desire to be. They need to be figuring out who they desire to be. Because to stay the same person that you was 10 years ago is diabolical, astronomical bullshit. They won't like the healed version of you. They won't. Because that person's no fun. That person's way too, they call it woke these days. I call it conscious. Your brain is working. Your spirit man is in flow. Your soul is moving in its purpose. That's consciousness. Period, point blank. Yeah, and let me tell you something. It's okay that these people and these places and these things gonna fall off like dust. It's okay. You understand? Because your healing, like I told you once before, is not a group project. It's not for everybody. It ain't their business. Who cares? You don't need permission. You don't need approval. You understand? The moment I stopped making decisions based on whether the people that I was helping would be happy or people around me would be happy or disappointed, is the moment I started making decisions on whether I could live with myself at the end of every night. That's the moment that I stopped. I was 13, actually 12. When I decided I wanted to take a tally of my day at the end of every night before I close my eyes. Am I okay with what I did? Could I look myself in the mirror? Could I sleep peacefully? Because all that shit mattered. Those are the questions that mattered. And the truth is, protecting your peace, you understand, will cost you some things as well. It will cost you invitations. It will cost you relationships. You're not going to go to every cookout. You're not going to go to every party, every baby shower. You're not going to be there. The kickbacks, they're going to forget to call you. They're going to be like, oh, man, I thought so-and-so called you. Oh, you ain't get the invitation? Like, bro, stop playing. So you stop playing. That's not a red flag. They telling you to your face. Yeah, we skipped you this time. So you love them more than they love you. But I ain't going to play. It's going to cost you the old version. The version that you are today, it's going to cost you that. Most certainly. But that's okay. Because this version of you was built around people pleasing. And we ain't doing that no more. It's going to be priceless what it bring you, though. Clarity, freedom, confidence, alignment, and most importantly, self-respect. Self-respect. Because every time you honor your boundaries, you teach yourself that your needs matter. Every time you choose peace over performance, you strengthen your relationship with yourself. You reclaim a piece of your power. I want to challenge you today. Think about one area in your life where you chose approval over your peace. Where you chose somebody else's comfortability over your peace. Maybe it's a relationship. Maybe it's family. It could be at your job. I always tell my kids, you can say whatever you need to say and still remain respectful. Get a dictionary, get a thesaurus, get comfortable with them. Figure it out. Maybe it's the expectations you put on yourself. Self-awareness is where the work starts. Okay? Ask yourself, what would change if I chose my peace? What would change? What boundaries do I need to set? What conversations do I need to have? What habits do I need to stop? What habits do I need to implement? Start. What truths do I need to acknowledge? Because peace is not found. Peace is created. Do you hear me? It's created through intentional choices. It's created through intentional boundaries, intentional healing, and intentional self-respect. That's what we do here at IURW. We become intentional. We become unapologetic. And we become rooted in our worth as women. Before we end, I want to leave you with this. You do not have to earn your peace. You do not have to explain your peace. And you definitely do not have to apologize for protecting your peace. That means every invitation you ain't got to say yes to just because you received it. Because maybe the people or the places that y'all gonna be, that's gonna be there, it ain't for you. You shouldn't be there. You know that. So I'm not going, and it's okay. You don't owe nobody no explanation, because peace is not selfish. Peace is sacred. And anything that requires you to continuously abandon yourself in order to keep it, it's asking for too much. Remember that. Anything that is asking you to abandon yourself in order to keep it is asking for too much. Remember that. Remember that. Okay? Now, if this message spoke to you in any kind of way, leave a comment in the bottom and answer this question. Have you ever chosen being liked, or shit, even being loved, over protecting your peace? I'll see y'all tomorrow. I love y'all genuinely and unconditionally. Have a great, great day on purpose. I want to tell y'all about some tapping too, but we're going to get into that tomorrow. I'll talk about that tomorrow. I'll see y'all later.